My bags are packed and I'm ready to go. And in this brief training today, I want to share a major shift that has supported me tremendously. And if it can support you the way that it has supported me, it will definitely be beneficial for you. The shift is this. The first one is one that I learned about recently through my own mentor, because I do practice what I preach. And her quote is this one: "The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. Be patient and stay the course." I love this quote so much, and I want to bring this into your life to see how you can apply it to what you may be currently experiencing, whether you are the head of an organization, you have a large team under you, or you are an individual contributor who obviously has desires and ambitions to grow and advance in your career. The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. Brings so much richness to the concept of proactively taking steps toward a vision and a goal that you have, knowing that those seeds that you're planting will eventually sprout as long as you give them the fertile soil, you water it, and you make sure that it has what it needs to grow and to be healthy. So that if it's windy, if it's stormy, you check on it and you look to ensure that the environment supports the health and the growth of that seed. And this is a beautiful analogy as it relates to your team as well. Because when you think about you as a leader and what you do within a company, our teams, we are constantly being role models for our team members. They are watching us and they are following in our footsteps. And in many cases, you have seen situations where the younger generation of leaders are watching the older generation of leaders. And when that dynamic or when the behaviors at the senior level are not as supportive of the type of culture that you want to be in, or that the values of the organization preach, that we have a problem. So when you as a leader look at yourself as the farmer who is planting seeds that are going to give us fruit one day, notice how that gives us so much responsibility to truly show up for our teams, to coach, mentor, guide them, and help create an environment that's fertile for them to grow. And that if we truly want our talent to grow, we will provide opportunities for them to do so. We will ensure that there are little hoses that bring water to that seed. And what does the water look like for your team? What does the oxygen look like for your organization? And what is the culture missing and needing most right now? Because as leaders, we're also visionaries. We must look around the corners. We must see what is actually happening and have that high level of self-awareness and social awareness to notice the mood that our team is in regularly. And when you do that check-in, you can assess whether or not perhaps the soil is drying up. Perhaps there's a need to water that little patch where your seeds are planted, so that there is no risk of them drying out and not bringing to fruition all the effort, all the training that you have put into your talent and your employees. So what is happening in your environment? How happy are you with the health of your garden? How is your garden? Are you satisfied with the variety of the types of seeds that you're planting and the creativity and the innovation of the team? Or are you concerned that everybody is in a very robotic, mechanical way of being where they're not really sharing their ideas? Usually there's one person in the room speaking, and it's usually you or someone else that is in an authority figure. Notice what's happening. And by the way, this is no judgment, simply noticing where are you with this. And when you conclude what is going on, you may find that everything's great. Or you may realize, wow, we really need to do some watering around here because things are not looking good for us. And so, whatever the case may be, I want you to know that it's never too late to enhance what's happening. It's always extremely constructive when you acknowledge what's happening and bring the psychological safety to your workplace. So the team feels that sense of, I can speak to my manager and my leader about anything. And make sure that you keep the doors open and the lines of communications open so that ultimately your garden looks exactly how you want it to look, and that you understand what it takes to keep the garden healthy, and that the team members are also aware that they have a responsibility to ensure that their direct reports are also taken care of in this gorgeous garden of talent that we are cultivating for our organization, for our company. That, by the way, is such a beautiful gift to have that responsibility. So if you need support, once you do this assessment in bringing more oxygen and more life into your team by developing them, helping them grow, feel free to reach out to me at callwithginny.com. I would love to support you any way that we can. I'm constantly having conversations with partners about what is happening in their environments. If you would like to explore your challenges right now and how we can move forward, we can set up a complimentary strategy session and talk about the top challenges, your vision for the next 12 months or more, and how we can support you to achieve that vision with a clear roadmap of action and with the expertise and the experience that we bring to the table to support you. It'll be my pleasure and my honor. For now, that's all I have. I'm going to get ready to go on my Punta Cana trip. So live with purpose, live with joy.